In this video, we're going to explore how to torsionally twist our board. Now, torsionally twisting our board is one of the most important concepts you need to master in ground tricking. We use torsional twisting so much, so being able to torsionally twist your board very easily is super important. And that's why I always recommend having a soft ground trick oriented board to start off with, so it's easier to torsionally twist your board. Like, you want the torsional flex of your board to be soft enough that you could easily twist it without you struggling or without the board fighting you. So just being able to torsionally twist your board easily is gonna make tricks a lot easier to perform. So where will this torsional twisting movement be used? Torsionally twisting your board will be used first in carving. When you're making turns, for example, if I'm in a carving stance and I'm carving down the mountain, I'm gonna be twisting my front leg like this to turn my board to the heel side edge. So like if I turn to the heel side edge, I'm gonna be pushing back, torsionally twisting my board. When I turn to the toe side edge, I'm gonna be pushing my board forward to the toe edge. So twisting your board is gonna be used in turning while carving. Torsionally twisting your board is also used in initiating tricks. So if I want to do a dry spin, for example, I'm going to torsionally twist my board right here, see, my back, to gain grip into the snow, and that'll give me a stable place for me to push out of. So even if I don't use my upper body, look, I could dig into the snow by using a torsional twist and push out of that solid place where I'm locked into an edge. Torsionally twisting your board will also be used to stop your rotation after you land or you perform a spin trick. For example, if I do a frontside butter spin, I'm going to torsionally twist my board, dragging my heel edge to stop myself at 360. See? That's me without torsionally twisting my board to stop. And if I torsionally twist, I can use the friction of me dragging my heel edge to stop my rotation. Torsionally twisting your board will also contribute to making your board stiffer. So if you want to do like a high flying trick, for example like a nollie 720, when you torsionally twist your board, you're going to load up your board to make it stiffer. So when you spring up off the nose, you're going to have more energy released and you're going to be able to get more pop out of your board. So just getting used to torsionally twisting your board is gonna take you really far in ground tricking, because this is one of the most basic things you have to understand and one of the most basic muscles that you need to build up. So how do we torsionally twist our board? First off, we're gonna stand completely in the center of our board, and let's start with my right leg. So I'm gonna stand completely flat with my left leg. And I'm going to want to slightly shift my weight a little bit towards my right leg. And then I'm going to just push my knee forward and down and almost like go on my tippy toes. I'm going to push my knee forward like this. And that's going to twist your board to the toe side edge. Next, to go to the heel edge, I'm going to lift my toes up, like pointing them as high as possible and pushing back against my binding. And you know, you can kind of use your hips to help with the movement. And to do the same thing with your other leg, you know, same thing, stand completely flat on the right leg, shift your weight a little bit to the left side, and then push forward, push back, push forward, push back. So after you build a connection with all these muscles responsible for torsionally twisting our board, now we could add a little bit more of an upper body movement to kind of help with the torsional twist. To just simulate like a wind up. Winding up, winding up, winding up, winding up. And we could do that on the other side too. And after you play around doing that, let's play around with shifting our weight all the way to the back and then torsionally twisting the front leg. And then we could do the same thing for the opposite side. Shift our weight all the way to the left leg, torsionally twist our right leg. And then, you know, just put yourself in different positions on your board and see if you could torsionally twist both legs. Because we want to be able to torsionally twist our board from any position on our board. So just play around with it. You know, ground tricking is not super static. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, this is the law of the land, do it like this. There's many ways you can perform a technique. There's many ways for you to land. So it's gonna be a fluid thing that really depends on your unique situation in that moment. Because every single trick you do, the snow conditions are gonna be different. Your body weight's gonna be a different place. The momentum, the speed you're going at, it's gonna be different. So all those things might put you in a different position. So there's no set way to do something. You have to just adapt to whatever situation you're in. So that's why just being able to control your board torsionally from different positions on your board will be a very good skill to develop. Alright, so that's it for this torsional twist lesson. Remember, these videos don't work unless you do. So train hard, stay buttery, and I'll see you in the next one.